Sony fans have been waiting for a new high-end APS-C camera that can take the strengths of the A6700 and push them much further. Now, the rumored Sony A6900 is generating serious attention, with current reports suggesting that Sony could potentially reveal the cameras sometime in late 2026 or early 2027. Nothing has been officially confirmed yet, so the exact specifications, launch date, and pricing should be treated as speculation. Still, the number of discussions surrounding this possible next-generation APS-C model makes it one of the more interesting camera rumors to watch. If Sony delivers a significant sensor upgrade, faster processing, more intelligent autofocus, stronger stabilization, and better video performance, the Sony A6900 could become one of the most capable crop sensor cameras in its class. The first thing to understand is the current position of Sony's APS-C lineup. Sony has spent years developing compact cameras that offer a combination of portability, speed, image quality, and an enormous lens ecosystem. Models such as the A6400, A6600, and A6700 have attracted photographers, vloggers, filmmakers, travelers, and content creators who want serious performance without carrying a full-frame setup. The A6700 in particular brought many of Sony's latest technologies into a smaller APS-C body. Because of that, expectations for its potential successor are naturally high. The Sony A6900 would need to offer more than a minor refresh if Sony wants to convince existing A6700 owners that upgrading is worthwhile. One of the biggest areas of speculation is the sensor. Sony has a long history of developing advanced imaging sensors, and the rumored A6900 could introduce a new generation of APS-C technology. There is currently no officially confirmed sensor specification, but some reports and community discussions have pointed toward a possible 33-megapixel stacked sensor. If such a sensor actually appears, it could provide improvements beyond simply increasing resolution. A stacked architecture can potentially deliver much faster readout, which is particularly useful for electronic shutter shooting, high-speed bursts, autofocus, and video. For photographers, faster sensor readout could be one of the most meaningful improvements. Rolling shutter has remained an issue for many mirrorless cameras, especially when using electronic shutters to photograph fast-moving subjects. Rapid movement can sometimes cause objects to appear distorted because different portions of the sensor are captured at slightly different moments. A faster reading sensor could reduce this effect considerably. That would make the camera more attractive to wildlife photographers, sports shooters, automotive photographers, and anyone who frequently photographs unpredictable movement. The possible 33-megapixel resolution is also interesting. More resolution can provide additional cropping flexibility, but Sony would need to balance that against noise, processing requirements, and overall speed. The goal should not simply be to increase the number of pixels. Instead, the Sony A6900 could benefit from a sensor that combines high resolution with fast readout and strong low-light performance. If Sony can achieve that balance, the camera could offer a significant advantage over older APS-C models. Processing power will likely be just as important as the sensor itself. Modern mirrorless cameras depend heavily on their processors to perform autofocus calculations, subject recognition, image processing, noise reduction, high-speed shooting, video encoding, and other computational tasks. A more powerful processor could make the camera feel significantly faster even if some of the basic specifications remain similar to the previous generation. Sony has already demonstrated how much processing can influence camera performance. Its newer cameras increasingly rely on intelligent algorithms to recognize and track subjects. The rumored Sony A6900 could take this even further, potentially bringing more sophisticated AI-assisted autofocus into the APS-C segment. That could make the camera much more capable when dealing with difficult or unpredictable subjects. Autofocus is arguably one of the biggest reasons people choose Sony cameras, so expectations in this area are especially high. Sony's recent systems can recognize and track a wide range of subjects, including humans, animals, birds, vehicles, and other moving objects. The next generation A6900 could potentially improve recognition speed, tracking stability, and subject acquisition. Imagine photographing a bird flying across a complicated background. The camera needs to identify the subject, locate the eye or body, maintain focus as the bird changes direction, and continue doing so while the photographer changes composition. A more advanced autofocus system could increase the number of usable images captured in situations like this. The same technology could be valuable for video creators. When recording yourself, filming interviews, or following a moving subject, reliable autofocus can dramatically simplify production. Instead of constantly adjusting focus manually, the camera can handle much of the work automatically. Video performance could be another major selling point. APS-C cameras have become increasingly popular among filmmakers and content creators because they can offer a useful combination of image quality and portability. The rumored Sony A6900 could potentially push that concept further with advanced recording modes, improved stabilization, and more powerful processing. One frequently discussed possibility is 7K oversampled 4K recording. Oversampling can provide benefits in terms of detail and image quality because the camera captures more information than the final output resolution requires before creating the 4K file. If implemented effectively, this could produce highly detailed footage while retaining the practical advantages of 4K delivery. There is also speculation about better high frame rate performance and improved autofocus during video recording. For creators producing cinematic B-roll, sports footage, travel videos, or social media content, these features could make the camera significantly more versatile. However, these video specifications remain unconfirmed, and the final capabilities may differ substantially from current rumors. But if Sony gets the balance right, the A6900 could become one of the most exciting APS-C cameras of its generation and potentially one of the biggest camera launches of late 2026 or early 2027.